Pooh Bear Battle is a 5-1 middleweight born in Springfield, Maryland, now fighting out of Charlotte, North Carolina with Hayastan MMA. Just in 2016, he started training with no martial arts experience, after being inspired watching ruthless Robbie Lawler on UFC pay-per-views. He took his first amateur fight in 2017 at 241 pounds. Now 4 years later, he's a top middleweight challenging for the Ultimate Fighter crown at UFC Vegas 35. Battle jumped up to pro MMA in 2019. Just 2 years later, he's an Ultimate Fighter finalist. Crazy. Here's his first pro fight after an 8-2 amateur career, taking on 1-0 Zach Dalen out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. In his first professional action, he got a submission in round 2. First minute action, Bryan drops level looking single. Dalen puts up a good fight, so he grabs the double instead and takes him down. Seconds later, Battle's inching his way onto the back, then like a spider monkey, he explodes and sinks in the hook, searching for that choke. Start of the second, high kick misses, but Bryan bounces back, front kick to the gut, then a 2-1 combo following. Round 2 ending as Battle slips to the back and body lock lets him get the slam on Dalen, ending the second in style. Round 3 in a 50-50 battle, and Bryan wins it, spinning opponent down to the mat. Fourth takedown of the bout. Minute 30 later, in half guard, grounding and pounding. Dalen trying to grab that punching hand but can't keep hold too long. Battle pries it out and threatens another choke. Bryan Battle takes home his first win on the pro level courtesy of a unanimous decision. 2 rounds and change of dominating MMA. Dalen had a moment striking in round 2, but Battle found his footing again quick with his clinch game that always ended in a takedown. 100% effectiveness on this night. Battle lost his second bout, getting caught in an armbar in less than 1 minute. Now third and final fight of 2019, all going down in a 5-month span. Bryan in the blue gloves tonight, facing 2-1 Aaron A.J. Chambers. The 25-year-old out of Colorado Springs won his first 2 by round 1 knockout, then took an L at the hands of tap-in veteran Taylor Tombstone Johnson. Round 1, both fighters throw kicks, then Battle ducks to left, coming back 1-2, both checking the chin. Less than a minute later, picks Chambers up but can't slam him. Keeps the wheels churning though for the double leg. Second stanza, Battle flying knee closes distance. Chambers grabs the single, but Bryan inches closer to taking the back on the descent. Moments later, he leaves the back attack and transitions to the triangle. Gets his right leg over left to really lock in that squeeze, and it's all over in round 2. Bryan Battle submits his opponent halfway through the second frame with a quick triangle choke. First on his record dating back to amateur, but 4th career sub. Bounces back from his first loss with a tap of his own, and he's back on the winning track. Battle went into 2020 at 2-1, then a round 1 choke took Pooh Bear's streak to 2. Now 3 months later in November, taking on 2-1 Josh the Romanian Hammer Krizan, the Wrestling Factory product out of Cleveland, 2-0 before a loss to Contender Series vet Cody Brundage. Round 1 starts and Krizan comes out swinging. On the back foot, Bryan lands a nice head kick, but Krizan eats all of it and still gets a takedown. End of the first, Battle big knee to the face takes him out of the clinch. Punches and knees to a tired opponent as the bell ends the round. Now round 2, back in the clinch. Big knee by Bryan hurts Krizan, and follow-up punches and elbows leave opponent hanging on by a thread. Minute later, Battle drops level for the easy single leg. He immediately clocks in with his elbows, and ref has seen enough. Move over, Grizzly. The Pooh Bear might just be the most vicious species. Bryan Battle puts the middleweights on notice after this 2-round demolition. Drowned his opponent in deep waters, didn't have the cardio to keep Battle grounded, and he capitalized, able to line up devastating strikes on a tired opponent in round 2. Final fight before the Ultimate Fighter came calling. from February 2021, taking on Ben Fowler, who is making his pro debut. 4-1 amateur record, including 3 first-minute finishes. And not against prime tomato cans either. Minute and change gone round 1, Bryan's head kick staggers Fowler, then a leg kick following. Battle regroups for the switch kick as Fowler answers, nice hook. 40 ticks later, opponent attacking, but Bryan counters with the high kick. Clean land, but Fowler's got a chin on him. 1 minute later, jab to overhand, good for Battle, and opponent says it's nothing. End of the first, both fighters just chucking. 2 big kicks by Bryan and an absolutely wild frame. Early round 2 Battle feints into a right, big land, and Fowler is reeling. He has no defense for the takedown, and once Bryan has control, he grounds and pounds, then looks for a choke. Moments later, back to the ground strikes. Fowler has no answer, but Bryan switches it up and goes for the choke, and he gets it. Constricting squeeze and quick tap. Bryan Battle retires a 4th straight opponent by stoppage. 3 of those are chokes. Great grappling and solid stand-up afforded a 5-1 Pooh Bear a shot on the return of the Ultimate Fighter with Team Volkanovski. He pieced his first opponent up and down in the striking for a unanimous decision. He then advanced to submit the odds-on favorite in round 2 courtesy of a guillotine choke. Now he's set for the middleweight TUF finale versus short notice injury replacement Gilbert Urbina on a stacked card at UFC Vegas 3-5.